Heat 1, Robertson in 3, Vitari in 4, Gonzalez in 5. NCSA record of the women's 50 backstroke, 28.47. Allison Gonzalez, Coast Guard Blue Dolphins, 31.99. Heat 2. Heat 2, Sproul in 1, Whaley in 2, Day in 3, Ehlers in 4, Patterson in 5, Linton in 6, Connor in 7, Carpenter in lane 8. Heat 2 on the wall, first to touch, Millie Connor, Team Greenville, 31.31, Heat 3. Heat 3, Fitzgerald in 1, Dela Cruz in 2, McDonald in 3, Blindeman in 4, Blue in 5, Edenberg in 6, McAfee in 7, and Hill in lane 8. In lane 6, Edinburgh, nation's capital, 31.87, Heat 4. Heat 4, Drummond in 1, Curry in 2, Sanchez in 3, Brown in 4, Inman in 5, Dunfield in 6, Cavallo in 7, and Bill Geiser in lane 8. Maddie Inman, 31.22 for Rockville Montgomery. Heat 5. Heat 5 with Connor in 1, Mugg in 2, Tang in 3, Chumley in 4, Hepper in 5, Kirsten in 6, Hayen in 7, Carestas in lane 8. NCSA record of the women's 50 backstroke, 28.47 by Charlotte Crush of Lakeside, 2025. Maddie Mugg of Tide Riders over in lane 2. 30.85. Heat 6. Heat 6, Della Duca in 1, O'Hara in 2, Jenkins in 3, Moore in 4, Smith in 5, Atwood in 6, Brzezinski in 7, and Brown in lane 8. Abby Moore, Academy Bullets in lane 4. Coming into the wall, heat 6, Moore's time 30.62. Heat 7. Heat 7, Kret in 1, De Oliveira in 2, Stanek in 3, Teeter in 4, Meyer in 5, Ullman in 6, Brockman in 7, and Shapiro in lane 8. Elise Ullman Mecklenburg in lane 6 out front here in heat 7. Ullman's time 30.46. Heat 8. Heat 8, the first of our circle-seated heats in the preliminaries of women's 50 backstroke. We got Antonuski in 1, Catalina in 2, Kanine in 3, Antonuski. So we got Avery in 1, Ella Antonuski in 4. We got DeGroot in 5, McCarter in 6, Music in 7, and Niara in lane 8. Heat 8 into the wall and touching first. Emerson Catalina, Nation's Capital, 30.30. Quick so far into Heat 9. Heat 9, Klingensmith in 1, Rice in 2, Maston in 3, Brager in 4, Graziani in 5, Patton in 6, Hook in 7, and Hayes in lane 8. Casey Brager, Lakeside Swim Team in lane 4. On the wall at a 29.67. Heat 10. Heat 10, our final preliminary heat of the women's 50 backstroke. Toller in 1, Migwang in 2, Naraki in 3, Brooks in 4, Chan in 5, Miller in 6, Gunther in 7, and Lurch in lane 8. Kennedy Brooks, Kentucky Aquatic in lane 4, racing against Abby Chan in lane 5. The Reach and Kennedy Brooks, Kentucky Aquatics, in the time of 29.52. That's our quickest posting in the preliminaries of the women's 50 backstroke. Fourteen preliminary heats up next. Men's 50 backstroke. Heat 1. Heat 1 with Harris in 3, Norick in 4, Domkowski in 5, Mazurik in 6. NCSA record of the men's 50 backstroke, 25.73. Ryan Dridley of New Trier Aquatic in 2018. Heat 1 on the wall and touching first, Wyatt Norick, Indiana Swim Club, 30.04. Heat 2. Swimmers and coaches, preliminary results for event 35, women's 50 backstroke are now posted. Time now is 8:39, 30-minute scratch rule in effect for event number 35. Heat 2 coming down the way. Out in front, lane 3, Colin Lindell, Dad's Club, 28.02. Heat 3. Heat 3, Sweeney in 1, Puri in 2, Upshaw in 3, Peng in 4, Hamburger in 5, Schumann 6, Dutchman in 7, and Sityar in lane 8. Vier Puri, aquatic team of Mecklenburg, 28.33. Heat 4. Heat 4, Euchre in 1, Akaresi in 2, Tanpei in 3, Yao in 4, Urano in 5, Slater in 6, Wardlow in 7, and Durcha in lane 8. Kyrie Slater from Zionsville Swim Club, 28.13, Heat 5. Heat 5, Cintron in 1, Hover in 2, Sikorsky in 3, Keaton in 4, Bodie in 5, Mira in 6, Logston in 7, Landwehr in lane 8. Ethan Hover, Nation's Capital in lane 2, 28.10. Heat 6. Heat 6, Debreen Erzika in lane 1, Brinsfield in 2, Fulweiler in 3, Orlandini in 4, Robertson in 5, Jungbluth in 6, McKelvey in 7, and Huang in lane 8. Lane 5, Jack Robertson, Dad's Club 28.07. Heat 7. Heat 7, Maselli in 1, Tchaikovsky in 2, Zhao in 3, Cruz in 4, Rankin in 5, Lee in 6, Tyndall in 7, Hosny in lane 8. Quick time so far out of Heat 2, Conlon Lindo, Dad's Club 28.02. This is Heat 7 of 14 to be swum here in the preliminaries of men's 50 backstroke. Landon Cruz, Academy Bullets 27.79 for our new quick time. Heat 8. Heat 8 with Mitchell in 1, Zhao in 2, Kalka in 3, Collins in 4, Vickers in 5, Earhart in 6, Deshko in 7, and Curry in lane 8. Touching first in lane 7, Daniel Deshko, Germantown Academy, 28.10, Heat 9. Heat 9, Barris in 1, Taylor in 2, Humbert in 3, Turner in 4, Ostrander in 5, Kitching in 6, Senior in 7, and Dotlich in lane 8. Charlie Taylor, Team Greenville in lane 2, coming into the wall, but touching first, lane 5, Alexander Ostrander, only swimming 27.80, heading into Heat 10 now. Heat 10, Patsky in 1, Montgomery in 2, Aku in 3, Costello in 4, McMinn in 5, Dealey in 6, Lee in 7, and Church in lane 8. Bill McMinn, Lakeside Swim Team, 27.70, Heat 11. Heat 11, Huel in 1, Daniel in 2, Landers in 3, O'Connor in 4, Nazaroff in 5, Taylor in 6, Barnett in 7, and Ward in lane 8. Quick time so far out of the last heat. Bill McMahon, Lakeside, 27.70. John Landers, Greenwich YWCA out front here in Heat 11. Landers time, 26.83, our new quick time. Heat 12. Heat 12, the first of our circle-seated heats in the preliminaries of men's 50 backstroke. Lane 1, it's Leu Chorbadyski. We got Kaneen in 2, Terrazas in 3, Whittick in 4, Bridges in 5, Heiser in 6, Wagner in 7, and Hansen in lane 8. Joe Whittick, lane 4, Nation's Capital, 26.44, Heat 13. Heat 13. O'Shea in 1, Beckley in 2, Edwards in 3, Eford in 4, Zhao in 5, Eikens in 6, Nunes Fuller in 7, and Schreier in lane 8. Touching first in lane 5, Michael Zhao, Nation's Capital, 26.74, Heat 14. So our final preliminary heat of the men's 50 backstroke. Got Chow in 1, Murphy in 2, Fleming in 3, Whiteford in 4, Chu in 5, Coyle in 6, Wasatke in 7, and Neville in lane 8. Fastest posting in the men's 50 backstroke up to this point, 26.33, Joe Whittick, Nation's Capital in Heat 12. Ben Whiteford in a time of 26.18, and that's our quickest time turned in the preliminaries of the men's 50 backstroke. Be 17 preliminary heats in the women's 200 IM. The NCSA record of this event, 212.62 by Zoe Dixon, Nova of Virginia, 2021. Swimmers and coaches, event 36, the men's 50 backstroke. Preliminary results are now posted. Time now is 8:53 and a 30-minute scratch rule is in effect for event number 36. Heat 1 is 17 of the women's 200 IM preliminaries. Heat 1, Lane 3, Amelia Coffey, Academy Bullets. Lane 4, Susanna Guttleman, North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane 5, Ruby Hines, Fishers Area Swimming Tigers. And Lane 6, Lily Druckmiller of Mecklenburg Swim Club. Hundred turn for Geidelman in lane 4, 109.82 ahead of Coffey in lane 3, 110.81. Druckmiller now out front. Mecklenburg Swim Association. Now on the move, Amelia Coffey, Academy Bullets to the front. In lane 3, Coffey's time, 2:31.48. Heat 2. Heat 2, lane 1, Ella McNamee of Mecklenburg. Lane 2, Naya France, Rockville, Montgomery. Lane 3, Brooke Laxo, also of Rockville, Montgomery. Lane 4, Sierra Brom, Huntsville Swim Association. Lane 5, Claire Keyworth of New Trier Aquatics. Lane 6, Kayla Kowal, Academy Bullets. Lane 7, Skylar Dean, Rockville, Montgomery. And lane 8, Isla Maltieri of Petty Aquatics. Hundred turn with Claire Keyworth from New Trier out front, 109.93. Second at the 100, Ella McNamee of Mecklenburg, 110.38. And Ella McNamee, Mecklenburg Swim Association, 230.35, heat 3. Heat 3, lane 1, Stuart Davis, Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. Lane 3, Molly Daly, Lakeside Swim Team. Lane 3, Lucy Wagner, Nova of Virginia. Lane 4, Audrey Lindstrom, Academy Bullets. Lane 5, Tatum Ludke, also of the Bullets. Lane 6, Chelsea Gerardo, Team Greenville. Lane 7, Sarah Benvenuto of Mecklenburg. And lane 8, Caitlin LaBelle of Ole Swimming. Audrey Lindstrom, Academy Bullets in lane 4. 100 turn at 107.90. Second at the 100, lane 5, Tatum Ludke, also of the Bullets, 111.20. Third at the 100, lane 1, Stuart Davis, Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg, 111.31. Heat 3 comes into the wall, touch in first. Audrey Lindstrom, Academy Bullets, 229.51. Heat 4. Heat 4, Lane 1, Hadley Stucker of Lakeside Swim Team. Lane 2, Hayden Fletcher, Nation's Capital. Lane 3, May Lee, Excel Aquatics. Lane 4, Riley Curry of Tide Riders. Lane 5, Ayla Madeira, Fishers Area Swimming Tigers. Lane 6, Julia Bartulo of Academy Bullets. Lane 7, Kira Hunter of Zionsville. And Lane 8, Sophia Birch of Zionsville Swim Club. May Lee Excel Aquatics turns into 107.73. Had a Riley Curry Tide Riders in lane 4, 108.68. .150 turn. May Lee still out front, 152.22. Now in second, lane 6, Julia Bartula, Academy Bullets. May Lee Excel Aquatics, 225.69. Heat 5. Heat 5, lane 1, Mia Campbell, Sandpipers of Nevada. Lane 2, Audrey Dufault of Nation's Capital. Lane 3, Margaret Hepper, Nova of Virginia. Lane 4, Kelly G of Nation's Capital. Lane 5, Anna Kate Barr, Team Greenville. Lane 6, Joey Dumb, Chicago Wolfpack. Lane 7, Anna Roth, Nation's Capital. And Lane 8, Haruka Ono, Mecklenburg Swimming. .100 turn for Kelly G, Nation's Capital, 108.97. Second is Audrey Defoe, also Nation's Capital, 110.41. And a Kate Barr, Team Greenville in lane 5. Now leads heat 5 into the wall. Barr's time, 2:29.09. Heat 6. Heat 6 in 1, Riley McNeil, New Trier Aquatics. Lane 2, Grace Bell, Germantown Academy. Lane 3, Pelini Piri-Yakutve of Nassau Wildcat Aquatics. Lane 4, Sophia Rogenbuck, Ole Swimming. Lane 5, Finley Chong, Rockville Montgomery. Lane 6, Rachel Brzezinski, Waukesha Express. Lane 7, Olivia Buckley, Nation's Capital. Lane 8, Vanessa Marsh of Shark Swim Club. Sophia Rogenbuck from Ole Swimming turns at the 100, 109.21, ahead of Rachel Brzezinski, Waukesha Express in lane 6, 109.78. Be Riley McNeil, New Trier. In lane 1, 226.49. Heat 7. Heat 7, lane 1, Ella Hare, Fishers Area Swimming Tigers. Lane 3, Sophia Lyons, Long Island Aquatic. Lane 4, Amy Martin, Dad's Club. Lane 5, Madison Clevenger, Coast Guard Blue Dolphins. Lane 6, Catherine Kramer, Team Greenville. Lane 7, Oriole Hall, Nova of Virginia. Lane 8, Kate and Philo, H2 Okie Aquatics. Oriole Hall, Nova of Virginia leading the way in lane 7, turns at the 100, 108.26. Madison Clevenger, Coast Guard Blue Dolphins, lane 5, she was second at the 100, 108.39. Oriole Hall, Nova of Virginia in lane 7. Can be first to touch in heat 7, 224.83. Heat 8. Heat 8, lane 1, Peyton Robick of Tide Riders. Lane 2, Athena Rello of St. Andrews Aquatics. Lane 3, Anna Thorpe, Lakeside Swim Team. Lane 4, Anna Tenzi, Rockville Montgomery. Lane 5, Jenny Baumgartner, Huntsville Swim Association. Lane 6, Ileana Gorski, Edina Swim Club. Lane 7, Maeve Atwood, New Trier Aquatics. And lane 8, Helen Manick, Academy Bullets Swim Club. Hundred turn here in heat 8. And in lane 8, Helen Manick, Academy Bullets, 108.89. Ahead of Jenny Baumgartner, Huntsville Swim Association, lane 5, 109.23. Now into the lead, lane 6, Ileana Gorski, Edina Swim Club. She turns at the 150, 151.14. Second in lane 5, Jenny Baumgartner, Huntsville in lane 5. And it's going to be Ileana Gorski, Edina Swim Club. Gorski's time, 2:25.92. Heat 9. Heat 9, lane 1, Mia Devlin, Wilmington Aquatic Club. Lane 2, Alexa Morgan, Nation's Capital. Lane 3, Kara Patton of Long Island Aquatic. Lane 4, Lainey Alderman, H2 Oki Aquatics. Lane 5, Maris Williams, Fort Wayne Swim Team. Lane 6, Avery Hulser, Germantown Academy. Lane 7, Sydney Burley, North Carolina Aquatic. And lane 8, Sylvia Dilladuca, New Trier Aquatics. Alexa Morgan, Nation's Capital. The 100 turn at 107.77. Mia Devlin, Wilmington Aquatic in lane 1, 107.89. Now out in front, lane 8, Sylvia Della Duca, New Trier, turns at the 150, 151.43. Ahead of lane 3's Cover Patton, Long Island Aquatic, 151.50. Sylvia Della Duca, New Trier in lane 8, 224.43. Quick so far, heading into heat 10. Heat 10, lane 1, Ava Murray, Zionsville Swim Club. Lane 2, Avery Antonuski, Waukesha Express. Lane 3, Layla Miglietta, Nassau Wildcat Aquatics. Lane 5, Ella Loftus, Nation's Capital. Lane 6, Emily Heinz of Team Greenville. Lane 7, Avery Kesterson, Hershey Aquatic Club. And lane 8, Lauren Wedeking of Kentucky Aquatics. Lane 3, Layla Migliata, Nassau Wildcat Aquatics, 106.89 at the 100. Second at the 100, Lauren Wedeking, Kentucky Aquatics in lane 8. .150 turn, and now out front, lane 6, Emily Heinz, Team Greenville, ahead of Lauren Wedeking, Kentucky Aquatics in lane 8. Emily Heinz, Team Greenville, first on the wall in heat 10, 224.24. Quick so far. Heat 11. Heat 11, lane 1, Dylan Munchell of Nation's Capital. Lane 2, Audrey Lee, Greenwich YWCA. Lane 3, Emily Diamisis of Dad's Club. Lane 4, Maddie Lang of Stingrays. Lane 5, Charlotte Bruning, Nova of Virginia. Lane 6, Kellen O'Hara of Nation's Capital. Lane 7, Cameron Klein, Mecklenburg Swimming. And lane 8, Carolyn Linkus of H2 Oki Aquatics. Lane 1, Dylan Munchell, Nation's Capital. Big lead here in heat 11. 100 turned it to 106.59. Second at the 100, lane 5, Charlotte Bruning, Nova of Virginia. Through the 150, Munchel still out front, lane 1. Second position, Carolyn Linkus, H2 Oki Aquatics in lane 8. Dylan Munchel, Nation's Capital, 224.88. Heat 12. Heat 12, lane 1, Lena Brown, Kentucky Aquatics. Lane 2, Ariana Aldeguar, Nation's Capital. Lane 3, Jessica Bassett, Long Island Aquatic. Lane 4, Sydney Green, Lakeside. Lane 5, Alyssa Deal, also with Lakeside. Lane 6, Ali Casanovas, Academy Bullets. Lane 7, Edina Swim Club, Stella Succi. And lane 8, McKinley Cushman of Nation's Capital. Ali Casanovas, Academy Bullets in lane 6. Has a nice lead in Heat 12, 106.81 at the 100. Second at the 100 turn, Ariana Aldeguar, Nation's Capital, lane 2, 107.50. Casanovas turning at the 150. McKinley Cushman was second at the 150. Cushman swimming for Nation's Capital. Ali Casanovas, Academy Bullets in lane 6. 2:22.40. Quickest posting so far. Into Heat 13 we go. Heat 13. Lane 1, Gabby Green of Gateway. Lane 2, Olivia Kremer, Chicago Wolfpack. Lane 3, Brianna Migmong of Chicago Wolfpack. Lane 4, Vanessa Alvaretto, Nassau Wildcat Aquatics. Lane 5, Megan Bluthman, Ole Swimming. Lane 6, Molly Gonzalez, Academy Bullets. Lane 7, Hannah Renaud of Tide Riders. And lane 8, Nola Walbuser of Suburban Seahawks. Molly Gonzalez, Academy Bullets, turns at the 100, 106.43. Ahead of Megan Bluthman, Ole Swimming in lane 5, 106.70. Gonzalez still out front at the 150. Now in second, lane 2, Olivia Krummer, Chicago Wolfpack in lane 2. Into the wall we come here, heat 13, and it's Molly Gonzalez, Academy Bullets, 224.12, heat 14. Heat 14, lane 1, Abby Moore, Academy Bullets, lane 2, Ellie Druan, Mecklenburg, lane 3, Carolyn Kilty, Nations Capital. Lane 4, Amelia Edwards, Nations Capital. Lane 5, Violet Welch of Tide Riders. Lane 6, Macy McCarter, Mecklenburg. Lane 7, Macy DeGroot of Shark Swim Club. And lane 8, Temra Kret of Nutria Aquatics. Hundred turn here in heat 14, and out in front, Macy McCarter, Mecklenburg Swim Club, 106.50, ahead of Macy DeGroot from Sharks in lane 7. McCarter turning at the 150, 150.00. Violet Welch, Tide Riders, second at the 150 in lane 5. Macy McCarter, Mecklenburg, 223.62, heat 15. Heat 15 is the first of our circle-seated heats in the preliminaries of the women's 200 IM. Lane 1, Ava Graziani of Lakeside. Lane 2, Charlotte Brown of Tide Riders. Lane 3, Mia Jones, Kentucky Aquatics. Lane 4, Haley Hunter of Zionsville. Lane 5, Madison Sachecki of Suburban Seahawks. Lane 6, Emily Schneider of Team Greenville. And lane 7, McKinley Boosin of Nations Capital. And lane 8, Ariana Necula of Academy Bullets. Ava Graziani turning at the 100, 104.52 in lane 1. Second at the 100 in lane 4, Haley Hunter, Zionsville Swim Club, 105.70. Now into the lead, lane 4, Haley Hunter of Zionsville as she turns at the 150, 145.76. Second at the 150, lane 3, Mia Jones, Kentucky Aquatics. And Haley Hunter, 219.37, our quickest posting so far. 2 more heats left to go. Heat 16. Heat 16 with Odette Brown in lane 1, Team Greenville. Lane 2, Emery Vanna of Sandpipers in Nevada. Lane 3, Angela Kadori of Rockville Montgomery. Lane 5, Emma Falk of Tide Riders. Lane 5, Kate Gunther, Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. Lane 6, Hayes Williams, Nova of Virginia. Lane 7, Joy Chang, Chicago Wolfpack. And lane 8, Sophia Gasecki, Dutch Club. Hundred to go here and out in front, Emma Falk, Tide Riders, 106.84. Second at the 100, lane 5, Kate Gunther of Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg, 106.98. Falk at the 150, Angela Kadori, Rockville Montgomery moved into second position. Emma Falk of Tide Riders looking very smooth, and Falk's time 219.39. Heat 17. Heat 17 is our final preliminary heat in women's 200 IM. Lane 1, Laura Roth, Nation's Capital. Lane 2, Colleen Tracy, Chicago Wolfpack. Lane 3, Jordan Glassley, a Fort Wayne swim team. Lane 4, Casey Brager of Lakeside. Lane 5, Paige Kowal, Academy Bullets. Lane 6, Brantley Patterson, Nova of Virginia. Lane 7, Carolyn Whitney, Suburban Seahawks. And lane 8, Abby Schneider, Team Greenville. Brager turns 103.80 ahead of Glassley of Fort Wayne. Casey with some great swims in the finals. She won the 200 fly the other night. Second in a number of other events. Casey Brager into the wall. Time 2:18.66. That's the quickest posting in the women's 200 IM preliminary. Now heading into 20 preliminary heats of the men's 200 IM. Heat 1. Heat 1, lane 3, Lucas Ball of Izwaki Aquatics. Lane 4, Phoenix Vanakis of Rockville Montgomery. Lane 5, River Schringer of Lakeside. And lane 6, Robert White, Machine Aquatics. Swimmers and coaches, event 40, the men's 200 IM preliminary correction. Event 39, the women's 200 IM. That's better. Preliminary results now official. Time now is 9:43, and a 30-minute scratch rule in effect for event number 39. Phoenix Vanakis, Rockville Montgomery, 2:19.46. Heat 2. Heat 2, lane 1, Fisher Chakowski, Izwaki Aquatics. Lane 2, Gabe Schwabe, Nova, Virginia. Lane 3, Rowan Bogner, Team Greenville. Lane 4, Ike Thomason, Team Greenville. Lane 5, Cole Ganemi of Arlington. Lane 6, Henry Hassenstaub of Tide Riders. Lane 7, Luke Brunner of Ole Swimming. And lane 8, A Partridge of Ole. Cole Gangemi of Arlington Aquatic turns at the 100, 103.98. Ahead of Gabe Schwabe and Nova of Virginia at a 104.33. Abe Partridge only swimming lane 8, now into the lead at the 150, 144.13. Ahead of Cole Gangemi of Arlington Aquatic, lane 5. Abe Partridge only swimming in lane 8. Here in heat 2, 216.10. Heat 3. Heat 3, lane 1, Jackson Pichette of Rockville Montgomery. Lane 2, Grayson Langdon of Tide Riders. Lane 3, Quinn Brager, Lakeside. Lane 4, Max McMillan of Gateway. Lane 5, Ethan Hover, Nation's Capital. Lane 6, Tyler Zhang, Nutrier Aquatics. Lane 7, Logan Schifrin, Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. And lane 8, Luca Beslick of Machine Aquatics. Logan Schifrin, Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg in lane 7, 102.79 at the 100, ahead of Max McMillan of Gateway, lane 4, 103.92. Now into the lead at the 150, Tyler Zhang of Nutrier Aquatics, turned into 142.77. Zhang just ahead of Logan Schifrin, lane 7. Now Zhang more than ahead here in lane 6 as he pulls away. Hitting the wall in heat 3 in a time of 2:14.68. Heat 4. Heat 4, lane 1, Cole Strom of Gateway. Lane 2, Connor Berlotta, Nation's Capital. Lane 3, Griffin Petrie of Mecklenburg. Lane 4, Koki Yamamoto, Dad's Club. Lane 5, Caden Zhao, Team Pittsburgh. Lane 6, Griffin Weisenberg, Nation's Capital. And lane 8, Landon Bushman, Nova of Virginia. Griffin Weisenberg, the halfway mark, 102.01, ahead of Connor Berlotta, Nation's Capital in lane 2. Weisenberg still out front at the 150. Caden's out, Team Pittsburgh, second in lane 5. Griffin Weisenberg, Nation's Capital, here in Heat 4, 214.20. Heat 5. Heat 5, lane 1, Keegan Metz, Academy Bullets. Lane 2, Alex Arlick of Nation's Capital. Lane 3, Aaron Cook, Nova of Virginia. Lane 4, Samuel Kolofer, H2 Oki Aquatics. Lane 5, Nixon Fowl, Lakeside Swim Team. Lane 6, Raul Shahini of Eagle Swim Team. Lane 7, Cooper Redford and Nova of Virginia. And lane 8, Teddy Motter of Lakeside. Raul Shahini, lane 6, 101.33, ahead of Alex Arlock, Nation's Capital in lane 2. At the 150, we now have Nixon Fowl, Lakeside into the lead, ahead of Shahani in 6. Nixon Fowl, 212.52. Heat 6. Heat 6, lane 1, Caleb Kemet, Nation's Capital. Lane 2, Joshua Peters, Edina Swim Club. Lane 3, Jacob Sue, North Carolina Aquatic. Lane 5, Noah So, Core Swimming. Lane 6, Grant Robinson, Chicago Wolfpack. Lane 7, Ole Swimmings, Benjamin Balyatansky. And lane 8, we got Brady Turner for Suburban Seahawks. Grant Robinson, Chicago Wolfpack will turn at the halfway mark here. Actually, the clock showing Brady Turner, Suburban Seahawks in lane 8, 101.69 at the 100 ahead of Robinson. Jacob Sue, North Carolina comes back and takes heat 6 in a time of 2:12.69. Heat 7. Heat 7, lane 1, Liam Condon, Ole Swimming. Lane 2, Tom Howard, Team Pittsburgh. Lane 3, Danis Vakovic, also a Team Pittsburgh. Lane 4, Thomas Kelka of Nation's Capital. Lane 5, Joe Wittick, also a Nation's Capital. Lane 6, Grayson Riddich of Iswaki Aquatic. Lane 7, Austin Fastrich, Hershey Aquatics. And lane 8, Jonathan Nelson, Ole Swimming. Joe Wittick, Nation's Capital in lane 5, turns at the 159.89. And in lane 3, Danis Vakovic of Team Pittsburgh, 102.17. Race closes up at the end. On the wall first, we have a tie between Vakovic and Wittick at a 2:12.86. Heat 8. Heat 8, lane 1, Austin Pape, Nation's Capital. Lane 2, Camden Theodos of Tide Riders. Lane 3, Daniel Trenkemagny of Machine Aquatic. Lane 4, Donnie Kennedy of New Trier. Lane 5, Tanner Antley of Sharks. Lane 6, Levi Smith of Rockville Montgomery. Lane 7, Isaac Solis of Rockville Montgomery. And lane 8, Quentin Upshaw of Fishers Area Swimming Tigers. Out in front, lane 3, Daniel Tranchkemagny of Machine Aquatics. Easy to say, right? Turned into 101.24, head of Donnie Kennedy of New Trier Aquatics. On the charge, Tanner Antley, Shark Swim Club in lane 5. On this last 50, churning it up. Tanner Antley, 2:11.73. Quick so far. Heat 9. Heat 9, lane 1, Gio Bucci of Tide Riders. Lane 2, Calvin Shaper, Carolina Aquatic. Lane 3, Tommy Westerman, Team Pittsburgh. Lane 4, Jackson Logson of Lakeside. Lane 5, Jack Dawson, Rockville Montgomery. Lane 6, Harrison Lee of Lakeside. And lane 8, Elliott Sepp of Gateway. Westerman at the 100, 101.05 ahead of Logson in lane 4. Jack Dawson, Rockville Montgomery in lane 5. Here in heat 9, Dawson touching in a 2:12.05. Heat 10. Heat 10, lane 1, James Kratz, Nation's Capital. Lane 2, Will Rose, Lakeside. Lane 3, Charlie Prince, Zwacky Aquatics. Lane 4, Jamie Brinsfield, Suburban Seahawks. Lane 5, Aiden Ward, Academy Bullets. Lane 6, Colin Canine of Tide Riders. Lane 8, Fishers Area Swimming Tigers, Elijah Fishman. Will Rose leading the way. Lane 2, 100.27. Ahead of Colin Canine of Tide Riders in lane 6. James Kratz, Nation's Capital, lane 1 to the front at the 150. It's going to be James Kratz, Nation's Capital in Heat 10. 211.86. Heat 11. Heat 11, lane 1, Lucas Postavelov of Academy Bullets. Lane 2, Harrison Frost of Tide Riders. Lane 3, Jack Hamilton, Rockville, Montgomery. Lane 4, Trevor Donnelly, also a Rockville, Montgomery. Lane 5, Corey Beard, the Academy Bullets. Lane 6, Wyatt Ball, Zwaukey Aquatics. Lane 7, Vaughn Muir, Old North State Aquatics. And lane 8, Mark Edwards of Machine Aquatics. Vaughn Muir, Old North State Aquatics with 100 turned at a 59.52. Ahead of Mark Edwards, Machine Aquatics in lane 8. Now into the lead at the 150, lane 5, Corey Beard, Academy Bullets. Second at the 150, lane 3, Jack Hamilton, Rockville, Montgomery. Corey Beard, Academy Bullets with the edge coming into the wall. 210.21, quickest posting so far as we now head into Heat 12. Heat 12, lane 1, Blaze Harrison, Lakeside Swim Team. Lane 3, Caleb Coyne, Nova of Virginia. Lane 4, Paxton Boyd, Lakeside Swim Team. Lane 5, Luke Collins, Sandpipers of Nevada. Lane 6, Finn Davis, Eagle Swim Team. Lane 7, Kevin Lee, Rockville, Montgomery. And lane 8, Josh Farnsworth, Nova of Virginia. Blaze Harrison, Lakeside Swim Team at the 100, 101.23 over there in lane 1. Second at the 100, Kevin Lee, Rockville, Montgomery, 102.05. Harrison still at the lead at the 150. Second position now, lane 5, Luke Collins, Sandpipers of Nevada. The NCSA record of the men's 200 IM, 201.80. Samuel Ida, Glenview Titans in 2017. Blaze Harrison of Lakeside, 209.41 in Heat 12. Heat 13. Heat 13, lane 1, Connor Murin of Tide Riders. Lane 2, Harris Abernathy, Old North State Aquatics. Lane 3, Drew Hodem, Nova of Virginia. Lane 4, Mikey Newman, Academy Bullets. Lane 5, Carter Murphy, Nation's Capital. Lane 6, Jackson Daniel, also a Nation's Capital. Lane 7, Josh Heckler, Edina Swim Club. And lane 8, Gibson Jones, Nova of Virginia. Gibson Jones, Nova, Virginia, and Heat 8 at the 100, 100.81, ahead of Jackson Daniel, Nation's Capital, on lane 6. Now into the lead, Mikey Newman, Academy Bullets, in lane 4 at the 150, 139.46, ahead of Jackson Daniel, Nation's Capital, in lane 6. On the charge now, lane 5, Carter Murphy, Nation's Capital, into the wall. But Jackson Daniel gets his hand there first, also a Nation's Capital. 209.95, 1/100th of a second between the teammates there in 5 and 6. Heat 14. Heat 14, lane 1, Patrick O'Connor, Academy Bullets. Lane 2, Enzo Fontana, Nation's Capital. Lane 3, Gareth Hollander, Nova of Virginia. Lane 4, Sean Zhao, Nature Aquatics. Lane 5, Tolga Killick of Nation's Capital. Lane 6, Jeremiah Thomas of Shark Swim Club. Lane 7, Chase Robin, Nation's Capital. And lane 8, Dennis Aku of Long Island Express. Patrick O'Connor, Academy Bullets. Nope, getting to the 101st is Tolga Kalik, Nation's Capital, as he turns 10042 ahead of Patrick O'Connor, Academy Bullets. .150 turn. Now Patrick O'Connor of Academy Bullets into the lead, ahead of Killick. Patrick O'Connor in lane 1, 209.86. Heat 15. Heat 15, lane 1, Jack Gravel, Rockville, Montgomery. Lane 2, Jordan Coe, New Trier Aquatics. Lane 3, Daniel Bungie, Nova of Virginia. Lane 4, Oliver Ritchie, Germantown Academy. Lane 5, Dylan Bedsick, Shark Swim Club. Lane 7, Carson Pfeiffer, Sandpipers of Nevada. And lane 8, Cohen Boyd, Edina Swim Club. Hundred turn, Carson Pfeiffer, Sandpipers of Nevada, 100.13 ahead of Bungie. Nova of Virginia in lane 3, 101.46. Carson Pfeiffer, Sandpipers of Nevada here in Heat 15. Pfeiffer's time 2:08.90, fastest posting so far. So we're working way through the preliminaries of the men's 200 IM, Heat 16. Heat 16, lane 1, Eli Kashish, Edina Swim Club. Lane 2, Brig Barnett, Rockville, Montgomery. Lane 3, Rafa Fontana, Nation's Capital. Lane 4, Hugh Harrell of Nova of Virginia. Lane 5, Jack Pollard, Sandpipers of Nevada. Lane 6, Xavier Kulak, Long Island Aquatic. Lane 7, Jack Maselli of Nation's Capital. And lane 8, Sam Gow of Sandpipers of Nevada. Rafa Fontana, 59.51 at the 100. Ahead of Jack Pollard, Sandpipers of Nevada in lane 5, 59.63. Now Pollard into the lead, lane 5 at the 150. And Fontana second. Third, lane 1, Eli Kashish, Edina Swim Club. Rafa Fontana, 208.86. Heat 17. Heat 17, lane 1, Harrison Short, Mecklenburg. Lane 2, Owen Durham, Lakeside Swim Team. Lane 3, Walker Simpson, Team Greenville. Lane 4, Zach Fisher, Nova of Virginia. Lane 5, Matthew Char, Nation's Capital. Lane 6, Gavin Tran, Hershey Aquatic Club. Lane 7, Alex Wood, Nation's Capital. And Lane 8, Ben Franks, Nova of Virginia. Harrison Short, Mecklenburg over in lane 1 at the 100, 101.40. Head of Walker Simpson, Team Greenville in lane 3. .150 turn now out front. Gavin Tran, Hershey Aquatic, 138.71. Head of Walker Simpson of Team Greenville. Walker Simpson comes back in this last 50. Simpson's going to hit the wall. 209.29. Heat 18. Heat 18, the first of our circle-seated heats in the preliminaries of men's 200 IM. Lane 1, Charlie Hilton, Nova of Virginia. Lane 2, Jack Murphy, Academy Bullets. Lane 3, Grant Fleming, Suburban Seahawks. Lane 4, Jacob Begeff of Dad's Club. Lane 5, Matthew Layu of Eagle Swim Team. Lane 6, Charlie Zahoski, Machine Aquatics. Lane 7, Benjamin Wasatki of Waukesha Express. And lane 8, Hampton Stucker of Lakeside Swim Team. Lane 7, Benjamin Wasatki, Waukesha Express, 59.34 at the 100. With a tie for second between Fleming and lane 3. Liu in lane 5 at a 59.69. Geff at the 150 now, 135.71. Ahead of Liu in lane 5. Jacob Geff, Dad's Club, 205.57. Quick so far with 2 more heats left to go. Heat 19. Heat 19, lane 1, Jacob Clark, North Carolina Aquatic. Lane 2, Brody Blatt, Tide Riders. Lane 3, Cale Chow of Chicago Wolfpack. Lane 4, Dan Janitis, Academy Bullets. Lane 5, Alexander Thomas, Dad's Club. Lane 6, Landon Quinn, Mountain Valley Aquatics. Lane 7, Jack Grimley, Suburban Seahawks. Jack Grimley turning at a 58.93 in lane 7. Lane 6 turning second. Landon Quinn, Mountain Valley, 59.26. Quinn now to the front at the 150, 135.94. Second, lane 4, Dan Janitis, Academy Bullets. Dan Janitis, Academy Bullets, bringing it home now in lane 4 of Heat 19. Janitis' time, 2:06.11. Heat 20. Heat 20, our final preliminary heat in men's 200 IM. Lane 1, Austin Chu of Tide Riders. Lane 2, Ryan Yao, Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane 3, Alexander Avascu, Chicago Wolfpack. Lane 4, Peyton Harrison, Lakeside. Lane 5, Ryan Wayner, Waukesha Express. Lane 6, Quinn Motter, Lakeside. Lane 7, Ivan Wang of Gateway. And Lane 8, Wyatt Stetter of Peters Township Swim Club. Quinn Motter, Lakeside, turns at the 100, 59.28 ahead of Austin Chu of Tide Riders in lane 1, 59.70. Left to go here in Heat 20. Our final preliminary heat in men's 200 IM. And it's Ryan Wainer, Waukesha Express now out in front with Alexander Ovesky, Chicago Wolfpack. In seconds they come off the wall. Ryan Wainer, Waukesha Express. Wainer's time, 2:05.38, our quickest posting in the preliminaries of men's 200 IM. We send our attention down to the scoreboard balcony end. To wrap up our preliminary session this morning, 50 freestyle. There'll be 14 preliminary heats in the women's 50 free. The NCSA record in the women's 50 free, 25.29 by Annam Ellisware of Chelsea Piers Aquatic in 2023. Here we go, heat 1. Heat 1, Byer in 3, Carpenter in 4, and Lee in lane 5. Ellery Carpenter, Mecklenburg swimming in lane 4. Starts us off in the women's 50 free in a time of 29.46. Heat 2. Heat 2, Hudson in 1, Sean in 2, Heinz in 3, McAfee in 4, Gordon in 5, Westfall in 6, Arroyo in 7, and Hoppengarner in lane 8. Paid shot, Team Pittsburgh, 28.25. Heat 3. Servers and coaches, preliminary results for event 40, the men's 200 IM now official. Time now is 10:35 and a 30-minute scratch rule in effect for event 40. Heat 3 coming down the way over in lane 1, Ellie Hook, nation's capital. But does she get to the wall first? No, it's going to be out of lane 8, Morgan Knox of Mecklenburg, 27.73. Heat 4. Heat 4, Hare in 1, Ilaria Russell in 2, Cooksey in 3, Meyer in 4, Robertson in 5, Wedeking in 6, Tomlinson in 7, and Wainer in lane 8. And first on the wall, lane 4, Emmy Meyer, Waukesha Express, 27.76. Heat 5. Heat 5, Neville in 1, Dye in 2, Brzezinski in 3, Fleming in 4, Scott in 5, Klingensmith in 6, Yang in 7, and Lachussi in lane 8. Very close as they come in here in Heat 5. On the wall first, Lily Bruce Scott, Core Swimming, 27.34. Heat 6. Heat 6, Gasecki in 1, DeGroot in 2, Brown in 3, McCourt in 4, Shapiro in 5, Schumacher in 6, Naraki in 7, and Boland in lane 8. And in lane 3, Odette Brown, Team Greenville, 27.45. Heat 7. Heat 7, Frost in 1, Kai in 2, Sanchez in 3, Welch in 4, Holland in 5, Baroker in 6, Jewell in 7, and Morrison in lane 8. And on a lane 7, Haley Edinburgh, Nation's Capital, 27.51. Heat 8. Heat 8 with Rossi Wida in lane 1, Sander in 2, Drummond in 3, Klein in 4, Mickey Leninik in 5, Ramey in 6, Edinburgh in 7, and Miller in lane 8. Rowan Rossi Wida of Waukesha Express in lane 1, 27.00. Heat 9. Heat 9, Maston in 1, Litzau in 2, Carestas in 3, Kent in 4, Whitney in 5, Xi in 6, Martin in 7, and Nevins in lane 8. Margaret Litzau, New Trier in lane 2, 27.05. Heat 10. Heat 10, Munchel in 1, Ambrosino in 2, Spruill in 3, Kilty in 4, Rice in 5, Morgan in 6, Hertzik in 7, and Blom in lane 8. Paige Blum, a Gateway, the first to touch in Heat 10, 27.11. Heat 11. Heat 11, Fitzgerald in 1, Keitel in 2, Manick in 3, Scully in 4, McIntyre in 5, Hunter in 6, Smith in 7, and Esparza in lane 8. Tatum Scully from Huntsville Swim Association, lane 4, Scully's time 27.05. Heat 12. Heat 12, first of our circle-seated heats in the preliminaries of women's 50 free. We got Rogie in 1, Day in 2, Gunther in 3, Schlegel in 4, Antnuski in 5, Cruz in 6, Brockman in 7, and Zotter in lane 8. Leah Rogie, New Trier in lane 1, 26.68. Quick so far with 2 more heats left to go. Heat 13. Heat 13, Roberson in 1, Brooks in 2, Deladuca in 3, Chen in 4, Shiflett in 5, Wadabuser in 6, Siegel in 7, and Busen in lane 8. Heat 13, first on the wall out of lane 2, Kennedy Brooks, Kentucky Aquatics, 26.64. Quicker than Heat 12 with 1 more heat left. Heat 14. Heat 14, our final preliminary heat of the women's 50 free. DeJong in 1, Williams in 2, Nealon in 3, Komorowski in 4, Quinn in 5, Bluthman in 6, Brenner in 7, and Early in lane 8. Ava Komorowski, Team Pittsburgh, looks to have the edge in lane 4 coming into the wall. Komorowski, 26.44. That is our quickest time posting in the preliminaries of women's 50 freestyle. Now 21 preliminary heats in men's 50 free. Heat 1, Domkowski in 3, Bodie in 4, and Wright in 5. NCSA record of the men's 50 free, 22:59. Devin Dilger of Ole in 2024. Hunter Bodie starts us off here. Greenwich YWCA, 25.53. Heat 2. Swimmers and coaches, event 41, the women's 50 freestyle. Preliminary results now posted. Time now is 10:46, and the 30-minute scratch rule in effect for event number 41. Gabe Hardy from Mecklenburg, the first to touch in Heat 2, 26.06. Heat 3. Heat 3, Acevedo in 1, Liu in 2, Neal in 3, Wilson in 4, Lechtenberg in 5, Dunbar in 6, Taylor in 7, and Debreen Erzika in lane 8. Reed Wilson, Brownsburg Swim Club in lane 4. Wilson's time, 25.47. Heat 4. Heat 4, Rasmussen in 1, Fraser in 2, Spillane in 3, Sears in 4, Schreier in 5, Kegnovsky in 6, Robertson in 7, and Martinez in lane 8. Heat 4, landed on the wall, lane 6, Aiden Kevnovsky, Waukesha Express, 25.16. Into Heat 5 we go. Heat 5, Tennant in 1, Woodward in 2, Torres in 3, Corbin in 4, Patterson in 5, Greer in 6, Ford in 7, and Verley in lane 8. Reed Woodward, Nassau Wildcat Aquatics in lane 2, 24.95. Heat 6. Heat 6. Bay in 1, Scott in 2, Kelly in 3, Gangemi in 4, Vanenstock in 5, House in 6, Kidder in 7, and Mahoney in lane 8. Gangemi in first to touch, 24.98, Heat 7. Heat 7, Young in 1, Schumann 2, Klein in 3, Rose in 4, Chow in 5, Cooper in 6, Hokie in 7, and Deshko in lane 8. Ashton Boki in lane 7, 24.68, Heat 8. We need coaches from the following clubs over at the lower admin table: Huntsville, New Tier, Nation's Capital, and Adam. We need those coaches over at the lower admin table: Huntsville, New Trier, Nation's Capital, and Adam over at the lower admin table, please. Heat 8 finishing with Miller, 24.70, Heat 9. Heat 9, Wellman in 1, Dvornik in 2, Sears in 3, Baca in 4, Harris in 5, Dickin in 6, Phillips in 7, Burns in lane 8. On the wall out of heat 8, James Burns, Suburban Seahawks, 24.67. Heat 10. Heat 10, Durham in 1, Lombardo in 2, Kohlhofer in 3, Crook in 4, Hemberger in 5, Dong in 6, Moldovan in 7, and Aku in lane 8. Lane 7, Max Moldovan, Chicago Wolfpack, 24.53. Heat 11. Heat 11, Landwehr in 1, Jungbluth in 2, Gramotion in 3, McMinn in 4, Cookler in 5, Wardlaw in 6, Kitching in 7, and Cast in lane 8. Cameron Kitching in lane 7 from Sharks, 24.55, Heat 12. Heat 12, Legler in 1, Larkin in 2, Kalka in 3, Grimley in 4, Sue in 5, Hurth in 6, Coe in 7, and Searles in lane 8. And we got Grimley touching first, 24.45. Heat 13. Heat 13, Kemen in 1, Finley in 2, Fisher in 3, Stoller in 4, Beverly in 5, Beckley in 6, Scott in 7, and Falara in lane 8. And it's Daniel Scott, Chicago Wolfpack, lane 7, 24.02. Heat 14. Heat 14, Lee in 1, Lubin in 2, Ostrander in 3, Jackson in 4, Vickers in 5, Fleming in 6, Martin in 7, and Norick in lane 8. Lane 5, Kingston Vickers, Dad's Club, 24.30. Heat 15. Heat 15, Murin in 1, Purcell in 2, Zawa in 3, Martinez in 4, Jankowski in 5, Harrison in 6, Wergley in 7, and Mula in lane 8. Michael Purcell of Gateway, lane 2, 24.19, Heat 16. Heat 16, Nagel in 1, Boyd in 2, Desimoni in 3, Wood in 4, Rolnick in 5, Walk in 6, Cruz in 7, and Besnick in lane 8. Over in lane 2, Paxton Boyd, Lakeside Swim Team, 24.16, heat 17. Heat 17, Demokos Murphy in 1, Cooper in 2, Wayner in 3, Keaton in 4, Chen in 5, Waynard in 6, Coslin in 7, and Wang in lane 8. Quick so far to Heat 13, Daniel Scott, Chicago Wolfpack, 24.02. You got Bryce Keaton, Carolina Aquatic coming in here, 23.97. Quick posting so far, heading into Heat 18. Heat 18, Sahosky in 1, Guth in 2, Phillips in 3, Rankin in 4, Landers in 5, Blanford in 6, Wilson in 7, and Gabler in lane 8. Tyler Phillips, 24.29. Heat 19. Heat 19, first of our circle-seated heats in the men's 50 free. Hanson in 1, O'Connor in 2, Jones in 3, O'Shea in 4, Tyson in 5, Leo Chorbadisky in 6, Medley in 7, and Zhao in lane 8. Finn O'Shea, Nation's Capital, 23.50. Quick so far. Heat 20. Heat 20, Bridges in 1, Wasu in 2, Eikens in 3, Lee in 4, Edwards in 5, Zukovsky in 6, Orlandini in 7, and Heiser in lane 8. And Nazar Zukovsky, Team Pittsburgh in lane 6, 23.29. Quick so far, one more heat left to go, Heat 21. Heat 21, our final preliminary heat of the men's 50 free. Durcha in 1, Coyle in 2, Castaneda in 3, Whiteford in 4, Anston in 5, Nagel in 6, Brinsfield in 7, and Hess in lane 8. Ben Whitefield, Team Pittsburgh. Now Anston gets there first, 23.69, and that closes out the men's 50 freestyle and concludes our morning session. Again, our early distance swims will begin at 2:40 this afternoon. 2:40 this afternoon is when we'll do Heat 1 of the men's 1500 free. I think we might have some swim-offs coming up. So timers, if you can stick with us, at least a couple of you for some swim-offs, that'd be great.